Guys, so in this video we are going to solve this gas station problem which is on Geeks for Geeks. So question states that there are some gas station along with the circular route. So we are given a circular route and we are also given two integer array gas and cost. So gas denote the amount of gas present at each station and the cost denote the cost of traveling to the next station. Fine. So let's take an example like I was standing at any index. I was standing at any station, and this gas of I do not like from that station. I will get gas of I amount of gas, and that cost of I do not like. I have to consume that cost of I gas to reach to the next station. Okay, and I have also a car with the unlimited gas tank, so I can fill any amount of gas tank into that tank and you have you begin the journey with the empty tank from one of the gas station and you have to return the starting gas station such that after covering all over the journey because that is a circular route, so after covering all over the journey our gas amount our gas should not be negative, it should be uh, non-negative only. Okay, so let's take this example 4574 and 6635. So if we start from the index 2, so my net amount of gas will be 0 here. Fine. So for this, like what will be our approach? What will be our first approach will be? What if I consider each index separately and solve like I I separately solve for each index. So what will be it like? I am just writing the high level of code for that. Gas for chain range random guess and again one for baseline for chain range I. So here my this for I in range. So this first loop is like for considering every I index as a starting point and I will check for this like J because we are traveling the circular route, so this J loop is for that and I will check whether this like I index is suitable for starting or not. Like if my net amount of gas is negative, that means it will be fail. Otherwise, it will return I am here. So why we cannot consider this approach here? Because the time complexity will be big of answer for this. But if we check the constant, so it is like 10 power 6. So we cannot go with the n square approach. So we have to optimize this approach like up to big of n or big of n log n. Okay, so for this like question, what we can do, since we are given this circular route, so we can like traverse from 0 to 2 into length. So here this I present like okay, one thing also. So I have created these two variables start and sum. So this start determine the starting index of the journey and the sum determine the net amount of gas we have. Okay, and I am considering I for the like for each index I am considering this for loop from 0 to 2 into length of gas. I have also created index ind such this if I directly use gas of I that means it will give the array index out of bound exception. So here for that I have used the modulus of length of gas and I will store the gas of ind minus cos of ind into my sum variable. Fine. And I will check whether my sum is negative. That means my starting index is not a valid one for traversing. So I will assume that I will like reset my sum to 0 and I will assume that my next index will be my answer. Fine. And again, one if condition, like if I've completed my complete journey from the starting index, so if this condition is true, that means we can start with the starting index, else we will return -1 here. Okay, let me check. Okay, so fine. So here the time complexity will be big of n and the space complexity will be big of 1. Thank you.